What we have here is a catcher's mitt. And that has nothing to do with this. All right. This is my dielectric round disc. I got magnets on the inside to put a magnetic vortex to the ground, okay, as using the ground as a plate, and then I'm using the air as a plate. And this is my apparatus that's going to spin, and I'll be able to adjust it up and down. I'm going to have it automatically spin off of this motor, okay? I'll have that spinning, and then I can adjust the elevation of this plate, and the goal is to create I would say a magnetic vortex, just like a hurricane would be a bunch of energy in a vortex. So if I spin this, and I'm going to put foil on top of this to make this another plate, and we're going to check to see if anything goes in the plates, if the plates charge. I think they will. Might have to make some adjustments or some coils up, but there's going to be two plates there, ground plane. You can see how far from the ground I had that. It's about a good ½ inch. The magnets will be about a ¼ inch off the ground spinning, at least at this elevation. What should we call this machine? We should call this machine something. Something. So guys, leave your comments. This is going to be a good experiment to check to see if we can get energy transferred through the ground and into this plate. Now the B plan to this also is to create off of this. I'm going to have a plate right above the ground here and a plate over there above the ground. And I mean plate, I mean a round disc, okay? I'm going to put foil on one side of the disc and foil on the other side of the disc. So I'll have two round discs on either side. I'm going to put them about 1/8 of an inch, or maybe a 1/16 of an inch, if not less, above the ground, so it's not touching. And like the Wimshurst machine, we're going to go ahead and connect one side of each one of these plates together, like the Wimshurst. So we're grounding them out. And that's going to force the energy coming up from the ground into this to transfer into the two plates. Now the goal is to take the plate and charge one plate a positive charge and one plate a negative charge. So with those two plates having a separate charge, I'm hoping that I can transfer energy from matter, from all the material in the ground, transfers, well, this is what I'm thinking. So if you look in the Wimshurst machine, how it operates, it transfers electrons through the aluminum, through rotation, and it forces it out into the collectors and then into the capacitors, and the capacitors are joined together on one plate, so that eliminates one plate and creates one plate. So then your two chargers will pick each capacitor to be a separate charge, versus if they weren't connected to capacitors, it would form the two plates, positive, negative, inside the capacitor. So here, with that being said, when you take a object that's positive charge, an object that's negative charge, and an object that's neutrally charged, you can go ahead and transfer energy into that neutral by using 3 apparatuses. And that's what we're going to use here. We're going to form that same concept but we're going to use ground as all the energy which is in the ground, and you can transfer the energy whether you want positive or negative. So on this round disc I'll have over here, say if it's positively charged, it'll pull up. What it'll do is the matter that's in that area, meaning the concrete, the dirt below it, and whatever it may be, it'll set its charges on either side of itself based on what I put in front of it. If I put a positive on it, that means the positive are going to run to the other side of the concrete, the negative is going to come to this side, and then there we're going to transfer energy into that plate. We're going to pick up off that plate with a separate whole apparatus pickup. So it'll be most likely a capacitor will go into on both sides. So that's the plan, guys. Leave your comments. Hopefully you're going to like this project. It's been one I've been thinking about, and finally I think I could work around some of the things that throw it out, that rule it out. But stay tuned, man. Leave your comments. Bam.